Hi, it's Campbell Such. This is Mindbite Thursday. When you buy online, how do you pay for it? Do you just use your everyday credit card? That's got some risks if payment gets compromised or you need to turn a payment off and you're struggling with the vendor. I met a guy a few years ago who runs a big online e-commerce platform doing billions of dollars worth of transactions, and what he recommended was for your online buying, get a separate credit card that you use just for online purchases. Put a low limit on it, maybe $500, and then use that for everything that you buy online. And that way, if the credit card gets compromised, you can turn it off without affecting the rest of your day-to-day purchases. If you need to buy something that's more than, say, the $500 limit or whatever you've got, you can talk to the bank and get the limit raised temporarily, or you can just load some cash onto the credit card to pay for that extra, for the extra amount that goes over the limit. So I'd highly recommend that you consider getting a second credit card and putting a low credit limit on it and buying everything online with that. The other challenge I've had with online purchases over the last little while has been recurring payments, where you might be struggling to get the vendor to turn off the payments for whatever reason. They're dodgy or something else has gone wrong. I had an incident with Audible where I had an Audible subscription, but somehow my accounts got split when Amazon set up in Australia, and I ended up with a Amazon.com.au account or an Audible.com.au account and one in the US, an Audible.com or an Amazon.com, and somehow my account was being paid out of the Australian one, but it was a mess. Eventually got it turned off, but it was a real hassle. It wasn't long after that someone said, "Have you considered using PayPal?" Now, I do have a PayPal account, but I hadn't really looked at that, and he said one of the things in PayPal is that there's an option to turn off recurring payments. So PayPal has got some real benefits. It's really secure. They spend their whole life making sure, because they've got so many people coming onto the platform, making sure that it's secure. You can add two-factor authentication to it really easily, which makes it even more secure. The second thing is it's a place where all of your transactions, you can easily see them, get receipts, and work out who the vendor is. Sometimes it's not so obvious on your credit card. And the third one is to be able to deal with the problem that I had with online recurring payments. So if you go into settings, you'll see all of your payments, and you can see the ones that are set up as recurring. If you pop into those, click on the link and go into the recurring payments, you'll see there's a button that shows where it's active. There's an option to cancel it. And what that means is if you get into trouble, you want to cancel a payment, the vendor's not playing the game, or maybe you don't even know what it is. Sometimes you have these small ones that you've set up a recurring payment and it's just not clear from the credit card details what it is. You can just turn it off. Stops all of the hassle. So a couple of things to consider: low limit credit card, using PayPal for your online payments. It's Campbell Such, Mindbite Thursday. Hope that's been of use. Over and out. See you next week. Bye.